Good morning, friend. This morning quote is the the reality of life is governed by rules, but societal restrictions. Mind can invent endless possibility. The fact that the world of reality has its limits, but the world of imagination is boundless. I repeat, this morning quote is the world of reality has its limits. The world of imagination is boundless. Friends, what does it mean? There is no denying the fact that the world of reality always contrasts with the world of imagination. The contrast between world of imagination and world of reality is that there is a strict physical boundaries of everyday world with the limitless fleeting nature of human thought. Human thought is boundless. It is not having any boundary. It highlights that while reality is governed by rules, physical laws, and societal restrictions, but mind can invent endless possibilities. Human mind has the potential to invent endless possibilities. It is human mind that is not governed by any law of the society, any law of the restrictions. Any physical law cannot restrict our mind. Our mind is spiritual and it is having boundless scope of going for endless imagination and endless possibilities. Friends, that means the limits of reality, the physical world that we are living in, is constant by facts. We are always governed by facts, societal norms, and the gravity of time. We are always going by the gravity of circumstances and time. We cannot instantly travel across the globe, and we must deal with the tangible, practical rules of our environment. This is the reality of life. What is the reality of life? That we all human beings are living in a physical world which is constrained by fact, time, gravity of circumstances. We cannot instantly travel across the globe, and we cannot really deal with the tangible practical rules of environment. We have to depend upon the circumstances, the societal norms, and all that. Whereas the boundlessness of imagination suggests that in every mind, in every human mind, there are no rules and no borders. Our mind is having no borders, no rules, no limitation, no restrictions at all. We can time travel, visualize new invention, imagine perfect scenario, or create the entire world that doesn't exist. That is also essential because the transcending circumstances, the idea champions human freedom. Human has the freedom to create a new world of his imagination, a new society of his dream, a new, institution of his faith, a new class of freedom, a new, society of, equality. Human mind has all the potential to create and champions human freedom. There have been innumerable philosophers and social reformers have made the world free of all the dogmatic rules and regulation by virtue of their imagination and by virtue of their thoughts and perception. Even when faced with hardship or limitation in real life, imagination allows you to have a dream, to frame a dream of your own choice. So, people who are governed by imagination, they are artistic, they are poetic, they are productive, they are constructive, they are very congenial to the society, they must be given the freedom. The idea that we can champion human freedom through our thoughts and imagination in any form, in the form of art, creativity, in the form of thoughts, perception, in the form of social reform, we can bring out a change in the society. That is the reason why the philosopher has said that the reality of the world has limits. We all have the laws and societal restrictions. We cannot go beyond that law. But mind has no rules and regulations to restrict. It can invent boundless possibilities. It can break down the concept and provide deeper look into human perception and creativity. There is no limit of human imagination. The physical world is always restricted by laws, by gravity of circumstances, but the world of imagination is free from all these restrictions. We can have all creativity in our mind that can be reflected in our action and that can bring out a drastic change in the society. That is the reason why philosophers, artists, and scientists, they never go by the gravity of circumstances. They go beyond the gravity of circumstances, and they invent and innovate ideas which are beyond the limit. They are not restricted by the societal norms and the restrictions of the globe. They go beyond the globe and they make the world champion, they make the human freedom champion. This idea champions the human freedom because we need to really have someone whose perception and imagination can break down the barriers of caste, creed, religion, and all those things which are really, hurdling our progress. Then only this world will transcend through the circumstances and will make this world a beautiful place to live. Friends, everybody wants that the world should be a happy place to live. This is possible only with the help of those creators, those great minds who have imagination to change the world and make it a beautiful place to live through their perception, through their ideas, through their imagination, through their creativity. They can bring out a drastic change in the mindset of the people and bring peace and prosperity on the world. And that is what this, thought really significantly suggests, that imagination cannot have any boundary. It allows individuals to dream a better future, a better world, a better living, a better, atmosphere, sparking of innovation, thinking beyond the immediate surroundings, and making this world worth living. Thank you. This is Eddie Singh on the channel Easy English by Eddie Singh. Thanks. Have a nice morning.